Hundreds of years ago, this world was nearly exhausted when a dramatic event almost wiped out all civilization. Billions died. But humans and machines are resilient species. A few decades later, we were back. Back in the skies of a shattered planet. Bending the knee to corporations turned into totalitarian states, or fighting for our survival. Traders, engineers, pilots. We are some of the last free men and women. We are citizens of the Ark. We live or we die together.
Hey folks, and today we are going to play Drifting Lands, a game by Alchemy. It is a game which is going to do something very unexpected. It's going to bring together classical shoot-'em-up mechanics with Diablo-like, pretty addictive loot and upgrade mechanics. And it's fitting very well. I've been covering the game on the channel already, but this is the release version we are going to test. There is a new story mode. We have all our stats and ships and weapons which have been resetted, and it's going to be time to take a look at the game with a clean slate. Alright, so let's just create a new game. We've got two modes of difficulty which are going to be available. We've got the normal mode and the forgiving mode. The normal mode is the one which was available in the early access version of the game. It is a mode which has, let's say, touch of roguelite. It's going to be possible, if you are not careful, to lose your ship, to lose upgrade, to lose weapons and stuff, and it's going to be, let's say, a lot less forgiving. So there is also the forgiving mode, which is going to enable you to, maybe you'll be able to repair stuff, as it is said here. You will be able to repair your ship. Nothing is going to be permanently lost. And as I prefer to play in a more relaxed way, I'm going to go for the forgiving mode. But if you want to go for something a bit tougher, you can definitely go for the normal mode. So let's just see. We're going to be able to choose between three ships. We've got one which is very fast, which is going to be a lot deadlier, the Interceptor. We've got a good ship which is going to be all around. This one is sturdy enough. It's going to pack a little bit of firepower as well. It is, let's say, it is the ship which is going to be the most versatile. And we've got the Sentinel, which is going to be a lot more tough. You are going to be able to handle a lot more damage, and it's going to be a ship which is going to enable you to stay alive a lot longer. So I'm going to go for the Marauder. I like it. I like the design. I like the way it's going to be. It's going to fly around. I'm going to go for it. So we're going to skip the tutorial. I think it's probably a bad idea. It's always a bad idea to skip tutorials, but I've been playing a bit already, so I might be able to handle that. And let's just see. So, as I was saying, the storm mode is in there. So, in the middle of nowhere, far in the lost quarter. What's happening here? Hey, come on, suit up and follow me. Let's just go for it. I'm going to play with the pad and navigate through the menu with the mouse. It's going to be more easier. So, wait, what? What about your stupid quarantine? No time for that. You're one of us now. I've been locked in here for days. What's happening? Redemption. Oh shit. Okay, let's go for it. The time has come to prove that you are as good as they say. Hey there, I've patched up a ship, but it still needs more work. Calm down, Sven. I'm sure it will be fine. What the hell do you think you're doing, Thorsen? Just trying to clean up your mess, ma'am. How dare you? This was never approved by the council, and damn you and your council. They know we're here, and we need all hands right now. You board ship, patrol the area like the others, and destroy any redemption scouts you can catch. So I did not mention it before, but the art style of the game is pretty amazing, and the music is pretty cool as well. So let's just keep going. And I don't know if there is a hitbox which is very precise. It is not. Yes, I might want to just pause the game too. Oh, it is on. So we've got a very precise hitbox, as you can see. Oh, what happened? Oh, okay. So it is here to show us how to actually heal. So we've got on the bottom we've got a shield bar which is in greyish. We've got a health bar which is in pink, and we've got also on the right an energy bar which is going to be used to perform, to use your skills which are in the middle of the screen. We've got some kind of shotgun here, which is quite handy, and we've got a healing skill which is just next to it, like this one here. And then we've got passive skills which are going to be a bit more on the right. Alright, I might want to begin to shoot, might be useful. I've got a pretty regular weapon to begin with, and something I really like, I can actually keep the weapon I like. In shoot them it's always difficult to find the weapon you want to play with. In this game you just find the weapon you want to keep, and then you'll need to find just an upgraded version of it, and you will be able to play with it all the time. Except if you maybe find a better weapon, you might want to switch. I might want to just kill these guys a bit better, because the more ship you kill, the more loot you get and the more money you get. Okay, so let's just be careful. I believe, I'm not really sure about the focus, but I believe it's going to enable me to do more points. So let's just try to be efficient. I need to use my skills as much as possible, because these are going to enable me to maximize my loot, and it is quite important because the game tends to be quite difficult, and if you want to survive sometimes you need to grind a bit if you want to get stronger. But let's complete the mission here. I might be able to come back to the headquarters, and I could show you the, let's say, the inventory. I'm so sorry about your ship, I didn't have enough time. Forget it then, I'm fine. You, follow me. Aren't we waiting for Jordan for the brief? Not really. Okay, I'll take that for a no. Okay, so you did. Oh, okay, but that doesn't prove anything. Remember that Thorson is only our squad leader, that I am the commanding officer. I'm heading to the command center over there, on the left. I think you should take a look around the hangar back there. One of our mechanics will brief you about your equipment. Once you're done, meet me at the command center. We are not out of the wood yet. Okay, so let's just take a look at the location. We've got things up there, so we're going to just navigate. We've got our main room here. We've got the command center, which is going to be useful for missions. We've got the hangar, which is going to be the place where you customize your ship. The market, which is going to be where you are going to buy your stuff and sell your weapon you are not going to use, or any other part of the ship you don't really need anymore. You will be able to buy good stuff there also. And we've got the leaderboards, which are going to be important. Certain missions are going to be ranked. So let's just begin with the hangar. I believe Sven is going to give me a little tour. So my father assigned me as your mechanic. I know I may not have made the best first impression. We kind of exploded on our first mission. I'll be taking care of your ship while you're with us. You know, maintenance, repair, upgrade, and all that stuff. Okay, from here you can improve the main characteristic of your ship, buy new skills, and select those you'll use for your next missions. You can also fit out your ship with stuff you bought or salvaged from the battlefield. We've got a few things already, I believe. Since you're coming back from mission, you should check your hold. Yes, we do have a few things. You may have collected some stuff you could buy, equip, or sell. If not, don't worry, it will come soon. Once you're done, you should pay a visit to Isaac in the market, or head straight to the command center to get a mission, for example. Okay, so let's see. We can change ship if we want. We can also buy better ship. We can upgrade ship. Okay, so many things on the side. We're just going to go through this panel. Okay, new skills available. Self-powered bubble. Alright, so they're giving us stuff. They're giving us also the single impact thing. Do we have more things? Okay, let's just clear the screen a bit. I'm going to show you a few things. So first thing first, you can actually change the shape if you don't like this one. You can just click over there, and we've got our basic ship. You've got the interceptor here. We'll need a bit of money though, I believe. So we've got also, where was it? Okay, just over there. You can go for the Marauder here with 3 versions, which are going to be increasingly more expensive. And then we've got the Sentinel. So if you don't like this one, very easy to change. You just need a bunch of money, and these credits are not that difficult to get. 1000 might be done in a few missions. So let's go back. I'm going to keep the Marauder, and we're going to try to do the best of it. I've got a bunch of things in my what do we have here? We've got a weathered helmet here. which is going to give us a little boost. So basically we've got a lot of that in this game. It's going to be a lot about that if you want to make your ship better. So I'll just put it into the old. I'm going to just use a button here. Alright, and do we have anything of value? We don't have any of these, and there is, I think, okay, requirements are all good. If you just take a look, we need to have 6 in structure, navigation, and power. And to upgrade these, we just need to have enough money to buy these. For now, it's going to be quite inexpensive. It's going to be 0. I might want to give me a little bit of power, so we're going to just try to get a few points. Alright, 3 points, good. And okay, let's take care of your stuff. If you lose all your ships, Ark will provide a new basic hull, but you'll have to buy your upgrade all over again. Don't be too scared. First, the skill you'll have unlocked so far will be yours, so we don't lose our skills. Plus, we install by default an escape skill for all our pallets. So this is a skill which is very, very handy on the normal mode if you don't want to lose your ship. But the thing is that if you flee the fight with this skill, you will not keep either the money or the loot you will get in the mission. So it is basically a mission for nothing if you are fleeing like that. You can flee without using the automatic, let's say, fleeing mechanic, but this taking a bit of time. So basically, instead of bursting into flame, your ship will automatically flee to the fight, so you don't lose it. That can't look good on your resume, and you'll certainly never hit the jackpot with this sort of setup, but as long as you keep this skill in your setup, you're pretty much safe. Alright, so let's see. We've got a helmet we want to equip. We've got the right amount of skills. It's going to give us a little boost, but not so much. So let's just try to equip it. We've got plenty of slots available. We've got the engine, it is probably the generator, the generator cells. We've got thrusters here, a shield, weapons of course, and a bunch of plates to prevent the ship from burning and crashing. And we've got also CPUs over there, and the helmet of course we've been equipping. So we've got all of our stats which are going to be rounded here. You can see pretty much everything over there. And we've got also our skills which are going to be just over there. We're just going to take a look at this. So here you can browse and buy available skill for your ship. Everything is going to cost money. It's quite important to notice that. Ship skills are extremely important in a fight. You should use them as often as possible, really. Try to keep a balanced set between offensive and defensive skills. So all the skills are going to use your energy bar, so it is important to notice that. If you want my advice, unless you know exactly what you are doing, you should always keep the repair skill. It's quite useful, and we might want to get this one. And you should grab as soon as possible a bubble or dash to get out of tricky situation. You even have a bubble skill available right now. We're going to probably use that for a begin. So let's just remove this for now. If we're in trouble, we'll just take a look at the tutorial stuff. So each of these is going to have different levels, and these levels are not going to be a variation of the same skill with maybe more power. It is going to be skills which are going to be quite different, as a matter of fact. So if you just take a look at this one here, the first one is going to instantly regenerate 95 health, but the second one is going to be a progressive regenerative spell, which is not spell, let's say skill, which is going to give you more health, but it's going to take more time, and if you take any damage, it's going to be cancelled. So there is a bargain here, and each of these is going to be quite different. So maybe it's on some missions more important to have some kind of instant heal and not a progressive one. Or it is really important to do a good mix if you want to survive. And okay, let's just see. I'm going to move this one over there because it feels like more natural for me. Yes. Okay. I'm going to equip also. I think I'm going to go with this one. It is a nice one. It's going to not be too expensive, and it will be useful to get rid of the crowd. So let's just equip it as well. What else could we go for? I'm going to equip the bubble as well. I'm not really that familiar with this one, but we'll just try to see what we're going to be able to do with that. This one is going to be absorbing all bullets for 2 seconds. So if you are, let's say, in a bullet L, you might want to activate this one and just try to use it to repel bullets to another direction. And I did not use the auto skills. There is a bunch of these as well. So basically we've got the regular skill, we've got the advanced skill, which are going to be interesting as well. like, you know, focusing your fire. So if you've got a weapon which is going to be quite spread, you can use that skill to actually focus all your fire. Maybe if you fight a boss, it's going to enable you to do a lot more damage for a quick burst of time. I've got missile berry, skulls, we've got plenty of things here. So we're not going to spend too much time here, because even though it is quite interesting, we might want to show a little bit of gameplay. So these are all passive skills that are going to enable you to gain maybe more money, to survive a bit longer, or maybe to escape faster. Plenty of cool things which are going to be quite useful. But we have no money, so there is not so much we can do here. So Isaac, welcome, welcome. It's always a pleasure to see new face around here. So that guy is going to be the merchant, and is going to buy our stuff. New companion, new customer, new supply of goods. You pilots, we need you for our safety, but above all, you help us to expand the economy. And without a thriving economy, our little community is as good as dead. So keep up the good work here. Here you can buy or sell, but our engineer can also turn any of your stuff into a blueprint, which is, I believe, of lesser quality, so it is important to be careful with that. So, but we will be able to do more if you were to die. For a very fair price, of course. Of course. Okay, let's just... yep. Okay, so for now we've got a bunch of things we cannot buy because we do not have any money, but there is a bunch of things which are free also, which we can equip. So do we have any free CPU here? No, we don't. Okay, do we have any interesting weapon to... Oh, yes, we do. So basically... Oh, these are free as well, so I might want to take these, as these are of higher quality. You can see there is a color code which is going to tell you what kind of rarity these weapons or things are going to be. So what do we have? We've got triple gatling, which is quite powerful, or wizard trident, which is going to be more spreading, which is going to cover more ground. I'm going to go for the gatling. I've got one already, but this one is much better. I'll just bring it here. I'll just do that. I'm going to just sell this, even though it's going to be kind of useless. We can repair the ship. If it is broken, it is probably the thing which is going to be into the forgiving version, not the other one. So things might be expensive though. Just not do it. And if we... let's just try to do this. I think I can do it now. I'm going to show you how the blueprints are working. So if you want to make a blueprint of a weapon, I'll just go straight. You can actually do it with this guy. Let's say I'm going to just do it with this weapon here. I might be able to do a bunch. It's not going to be costing anything because it is a free item, but I'm going to do 12 blueprints here, which are going to enable me to make these whenever I want, and maybe with different stats. So it can be useful, but for now it's kind of pointless. We're just going to keep it here, but there is better to do. So, do we have any other cool thing to take if we want to get... We've got, oh, a solid cell here. So, this one is going to decrease attack speed. I kind of like having more attack speed, but I've got a little bit of boost in shielding, which might be useful. We've got a thruster here, which is not going to boost our structure anymore. I'm not going to take these. I think I might want to just try to go for a mission. Oh, a shield maybe? Minus 42 in life. Yeah, I don't know. We'll need to find better stuff. Oh, there is... I can go wrong with that. Nah, I can't. There is an empty slot here. So all good. And nothing. We are just going to go for a mission. I've been spending enough time in menus. Let's just try to go to the command center, and we're going to try not to die here. So, Thor, this is you, Shen. This is all your fault. What? Have you lost your mind, Thorson? How was I supposed to know that redemption had troop here so far into the last quarter? Yes, it's pointless. You don't understand anything. Yeah, right. So. Sorry. At last you're here. Since Thor himself made the first move, I don't see why I shouldn't keep using you. He wouldn't dare blame me for doing this, now would he? Redemption, they know we are here, but not exactly where. Like the others, you'll fly your ship as far as possible from here and engage their troops so as to draw them away. Use the hollow map and choose your next assignment. You're one of us now. We'll live or die together. Okay, so this is the map. We're going to be able to rotate it a bit. And there is a color code which is going to be, so you've got safe or dangerous mission. This one seems to be safe. I've got only one for now. And we're going to evolve through a series of missions which are going to bring us to a boss which is going to unlock the next grade. So you cannot access the next grade if you are not able to beat the boss, which is going to prevent you from going too far if you're not ready for it. And each level is going to bring you new mechanics which are going to be increasingly dangerous. So we'll just begin with that one. And let's see what we are going to find here. So we've got a new weapon which is very similar to the old one, but it's going to do a little bit more damage. And let's see. So let's just try to kill these guys. Well enough so they're going to give us things. So we've got money. I'm going to use my little shotgun. We don't want to let them just fill the place with... where the heck? With bullets, because they're going to drop plenty of these all around. What is cool is that you can actually heal yourself quite often if you are paying attention to it. Which is not going to be the case at the beginning because it's not that difficult for now. You can see the little health bar of the enemy very, very close to them, and these are going to probably disappear a little bit faster when we're going to get better weapons. These guys are pretty cool to destroy. There is a huge chain of monsters to kill like this, but there is also different kind of enemy which are going to be a lot more dangerous. Just get these things. I did not pay attention to the length of the mission, because each mission is going to tell you if it is a medium or a short mission, or maybe even a long mission. So if you don't want to do a long one, you can just keep focusing on the short and just try to gather stuff to make your vessel much more resilient to enemies if you want to keep progressing. Just try to be careful not to die too much. Sometimes just lose the sight of my ship. I love the art, the background art is just so pretty. And the sheep are so cool. Okay, let's get out of here. So we're going to get a small percentage each time. So eventually you may prove to be useful assets. So we're going to get something like 767. It is not just the rule around here. The first group, the group first. So the community gets the lion's share of your earnings. The rest is for you. Upgrade your ship, buy new ship skills, or replace what you may lose in the future. It's your choice. But all salvaged goods are yours. Keep it, sell it, ask our mechanics to use it on your ship. It's all the same to me. Okay, so we're getting a little bit of money, not too much. We can increase our share at some point, but let's just go to the hangar. We got things to buy probably. So first thing first, I think I might want to go for... no, I'm not going for the skills because it's going to be a lot less interesting than seeing new weapons. So let's just check if we got cool thing to show. Oh, this one seems to be a lot more dangerous. Let's just bring everything back to the storage here. And we've got another thing which seems to be interesting. Is it good? We got a wave gatling. This one is interesting as well because it's going to work a bit differently. I might want to spend a bit of money on this. Maybe not. We're going to check with the trader. I've got also a chester here which is not that good. Let's just go and sell this thing. So what is cool is that there is 3 buttons here which are going to enable you to sell things quickly. So let's say I don't want to keep the white items. Okay, here they go. If I don't want to keep the blue, I can just very well just destroy it as well. But for now, I'll just check. I think this one might be still better. I just sell the other one. It is free, so I don't really care about selling this, but it's going to take space. You can buy extra slots if you want to store more things. We've got a huge amount of stash which are going to be available here. And let's see, I've got almost 1,000. Let's see if we can find something good to give us a little boost. We've got a thruster here. Do we have other things? Oh, we might want to get a good weapon. So what do we have got? An autocannon here. I'm looking for laser. I like the lasers in this game. There is a railgun as well. Shotgun with Gatling. Oh, scattered leather. I don't know if it is the one I like, but... oh, it is free. Yeah, it might be not as good as the other one. Okay, so we are going to go for the railgun. I don't know railgun very well, so it is going to be worth checking. It is going to be probably a bad idea because, you know, it's not giving us so much, but it's going to be a nice change because I had already autocannon. Okay, we're going to try this one so I can just show you another bullet weapon, and we'll just switch to the other one next time. I might want to see if I can buy a bunch of these processors, of these CPUs. Okay, so this one is costing quite a bit, but it is possible to buy it, so let's just go for it. Alright, and I've got no more money, so we're going to go and try to get a new mission. We've got the level, the next level which is available. This is a short one, and it's going to give me a new skill. Oh, strange, I don't think it was possible in the early access version to unlock skills with missions. But maybe I'm wrong, but I don't remember it. I think I paid for all my skills. Okay, so let's see what we're going to find here. We've got a new autocannon, which is a lot slower, but it's going to punch a lot more damage, so we might be able to kill this guy a bit faster. Maybe extract more money out of these little robots here. These drones. Okay, I just gave them a little bit of this. Got a little bit of money here. Just use skills to kill them all, if I can. Always better to kill as much as possible. Oh, these guys are not fun. I don't think we're going to see many of these, but they tend to, you know, they are aiming at you, and if there is too many, it can just be a bit dangerous. You need to be very careful with these guys. Plus, at higher level of difficulty, they are going to shoot bullets at you when they die, so even more dangerous. Okay, we've got enemy coming from the rear. Need to be careful. Just try not to let them do too much damage here. We've got things. Oh, a new helmet. Nice. I just try to be careful. I'm missing a few. Money here. More money here. Let's get these two. Do we have... Oh, plenty of enemies here. I just try to keep them dead. Okay. Oh wait, we are being attacked by... Oh, these are not fun. Let's just try to destroy these. I'm going to try to... Oh, avoid most of these. I realized I didn't... Oh, wrong. I should use shield a bit. I always forget about this one. I'm going to heal myself a bit. Oh, too late. Okay, we'll try to do another one, and I will try to use the shield this time. Okay, so what do we have? We've got a little bit more money, but not too much. And we might have stuff into the L. The storage. Oh, simple dash. Okay. A new helmet, which is not that good. We're going to sell it. Okay. Now we've got 1000. Let's just switch to a different weapon. So, can I get laser? I'm going to go for... There is one here, but it is just not good enough. So I'm going to try to go... I can try this. Nah, it's going to be... Let's try the railgun. It's going to be more interesting, so we can switch later on something else. So let's just buy it. And buy this one is... Okay, I just need to remove it first. And yes, I know. Got no weapon, I'm buying another one. It is kind of normal. Alright, so I'm probably wasting money here, but who cares? Let's just go for another one. And I could have just sold the previous weapon. I should do it, as a matter of fact. Okay, the next mission. And buy some time. Okay, so it seems we've got new kind of mission. We've got a storyline mission. So hopefully my weapon is going to be good enough, or we'll die. But it's not going to be such a big deal. So yes. I need to speak to Shen. That damn woman is gonna get us all killed. Though we don't have much time, they're coming. She just left, she can probably catch her up this way. The rift, are you sure? Yes, my dear, that's where we need to go. But No time to summon the council, Susan. We have no choice. He turns to look at you. Someone waiting for you. I'll leave you to your duties. Commander, we need to leave. They know we are here now. It's obvious. I know. We need to leave now. Have you any idea how long it takes to compute a safe trajectory for a ship of this size? The Ark is not one of your light fighters, and this region is chaos of rocks. We're almost there, but we still need to buy some... we still need you to buy some more time. Oh, here they are. Okay, let's just try to shoot these guys. Head back to the command center, and you'll be dispatched with the other to defend the Ark. We must resist. Okay, let's see. This ship is cool. So it's some kind of a fish-like ship, but it is really, really cool. So, where am I? Oh, this guy are fun. Okay, so let's just go for this mission here. And let's see. Okay, it is not a laser which is going to be there all the time. It's just going to pulse. It might be working well. I prefer regular lasers, but wait, you forgot something.
Focus up.
All right, here we go. Oh, this guy needs to be killed quickly, or they will. Okay. Plus, are probably going to yield plenty of loot, which is also very important. Okay, no more. Oh, I did not see these one comings. Let's just.
Focus up.
Okay, wrong skill. I need to be more careful. Shoot them up are not the easiest game to play in chat. Okay, let's go again.
Focus up.
Just try to kill as much as possible in as little time as possible. Don't want to let them just too many opportunities to kill me. Wait a sec, you forgot something. And let's see.
Skill not ready.
No, not ready. Okay, okay, not ready. Don't worry about it. Okay, so it's done. I'm going to use laser to finish the second one. I should just avoid this one. Oh, plenty of friends. Okay, no more. Can I get just... Nah, I'm not going to get them all, but... Wait a sec, I'm not ready. More else. And...
Skill not ready. Focus
Alright. Mines! Fun.
Focus up.
Here you go. You can activate the mines and just
Focus up.
make them explode, but this is also a little bit dangerous. Okay guys, I'm not ready. Please die away. Okay, are they coming? Or are they done? Oh, I feel like there is... Yes, it was a long mission because there is a timer
Focus up.
at the top. So we're good to go, disengage and go back to the Ark now. Are we obligated? Or can we... So I need to use... Wait a sec, I'm not ready. Okay, they're going to attack in number. They're going to try to make me retreat, I believe. But I'm not going to be retreating that easily. Am I? I just try to take advantage of this to
Focus up.
make as much money as possible. Okay, so they're going to present me with some rough enemy, and I'm probably not going to be able to dispose of them too easily. Oh, nice stuff. I might want to begin to be think about retreating, now. Going to get increasingly dangerous. Oh, more stuff. Definitely worth it. Definitely worth it if I survive, of course, but... Okay, just... Okay, we are going to escape in very little time. It might be... Okay, done. Mission complete. Let's see how much loot we are going to get. I could have maybe stayed a bit more, but it was probably a bad choice. So you made the right choice. I'd rather see you swallow your pride than losing one of our precious chip. If you fail to have that lucidity, you'll get no reward from an automatically aborted mission. And if you didn't keep that safety net, well, we will provide you a new basic hull, but no more. The loss will be mostly on you. Okay, so we get quite a bit of money here. Let's just go to the hangar and see what we've been bringing back. Okay, we got a new skill. Safe close quarter. And how much change do we have? And killing string bounty. This is another way to multiply your winnings. Oh, I've got a thing. And what do I have? I've got a blueprint here. Is that one here, isn't it? I think this might be the sign here. And I've got also a pretty decent CPU, seemingly. Repair skills are getting better, we've got more energy, but we can lose a little bit of shield. Spear skills, and okay, let's just get it anyway. Alright, what else do I have? I've got another CPU here. Which is... no, I don't really want to lose a spear skill bonus, because it is a really really good skill. I've got also the thruster, which seems to be quite good compared to the one I've got. Just switch it. Introduce my amount of structure though. And all the other thing I might want to sell. Except maybe for the shield. Okay, I need 9 in power, so it's going to be quite expensive for me to reach that point. And I might want to keep the money for buying a new weapon, so I can just shoot different kind of weapons in this video. So just sell these. I might want to sell these. Can I sell the blueprint? Yes, I can. Is it really a blueprint? Yes, it seems to be the case. No, it was not. What have I done? I wonder. Maybe it was. Okay, so do we have a regular... okay, mostly free guns. I've got another scatter cannon. I was using a railgun, my mistake, so I need to use a scatter cannon now. It's going to cost me a bit, but... let's just try to see as much possible weapon as possible. So, I'll just sell this. Alright. And I'm going to probably spend the rest of it to upgrade my ship, because we are probably going to lack structure power and navigation at some point. So I've got a new CPU possible here. Is this one? Nah, we're not going to do that. It just give us a little bit more navigation, going to increase our health and increase our weapon damage by 0.35. Power is going to give us a slight increase in skill power, and structure is going to give us more health and armor. So, what do we want to go for? I think I might want to go for navigation, but skill power is also very, very good. It is a tough choice here. It's not going to matter so much at this point. So, and I didn't expect to be able to do both. Let's do another mission. What do we have here? Welcome to the Rift. It's another storyline mission. Hey, good job yesterday. You know what? I'm supposed to meet someone in the bar. I have to present the council, get us some work. No doubt I'll have to accept the dirty work of a local warship classic. Come with me, I'll buy you a round or two. I hate getting drunk alone. Alright, let's see. So the Rift, what it is, seems to be a bar, but probably not only. With some kind of base. Looks pretty cool, to say the least. Okay, so what can we do here? The shaft 67. Here we are, shaft 67. Probably the worst beer in the last quarter, but it's not like we have any choice, right? And now, look at this lot. Who's gonna be our next desperate client in this filthy rat hole? I guess that's me. Nice to meet you both. I'm Amber. Where are your parents too buddy come, lass? Sorry, we only walk with grown-ups. Keep using that patronizing tone with me, Dawson, and I'll get you kicked out of the Rift so fast. Okay, let's get to the point. What is it you really want? represent local interest, very displeased by redemption presents this far into the last quarter. No kidding, we are not foolish enough to upset those kind of people. Find some other fool. I'm afraid you are not here to decide whether you are going to walk with me or not. Others I've already decided for you. You're merely here to get the coordinates for the sectors that you are going to patrol and clear if necessary. We need to assess the threat. Come back when you're done, Holman. Okay, not very friendly, but what needs to be done needs to be done. Damn them all. I believe I might be doing the dirty work here. So, we've got the fourth mission to tackle. So, we do have a new weapon, I think. Let's just check that. Yes, we do. And we've got the scatter ladder. And let's see what's going to happen here. Okay, let's see. Oh, it's going to be a little bit less precise. It's going to work though, but I think the railgun was more efficient. We're going to be relying a lot more on our skills than previously. Weapons and weapons. Okay, we've got 2 weapons to extract here. We'll need to be careful.
Focus up.
Alright. I need to change my skill because I'm not using the shield at all. Don't leave without me. Come on, buddies.
Focus up.
But let's not. Okay.
Focus up.
They're probably going to send me something bigger at some point. I need to shoot more of these guys if I want to make. Okay, there we go. Just try to.
Skill not ready.
Okay. Wait. What is there for us? This area is important to patrol. It seems there is plenty of bad guys around.
Focus up.
Alright, let's just get these guys killed. It's not just. Oh, not ready. Just do this one, it was the other one.
Focus
I'm
up.
not going to get much money on this one. Are we? Maybe a little bit.
Skill not ready.
Got another weapon, which is nice. And more money. Okay, that guy is going to be trouble. I can absorb a bunch with this shield, but oh, last one was
Skill not ready.
not ready. Okay, I heard you. More weapons. How many weapons am I going to get? I'm not complaining, but hopefully some are going to be good. So do we have a boss, or is it complete? It is mission complete. Okay. The first one are fairly easy, but it's definitely going to get a lot harder when we are going to reach the next grade. I believe these are mostly to teach you how to play. Okay, so what do we have? It is important to think about emptying your cargo hold. You might lose things if you don't. We've got a minigun, so might want to just get a bit more power so we can use it. What else do we have? We've got also double cannons, dual gatling, and nope. Got wave gatling. This one is interesting as well, but we are going to focus on the good one. So this gatling here is pretty rare, so it's going to give us a pretty huge boost in damage, and we'll just sell the rest of it. So do we have anything of interest here? We've got a shield here, which is uncommon, so I could spend a bit more money to go to power 9 and be able to use it. Maybe it might be a good idea. Alright. I might want to change a bunch more things because all these things are just grey and free and it's not going to give me much to defend myself. So I might want to go and check the market guy. We're going to basically just sell everything, and then we'll just try to find something better. So what do they have for me? They've got solid cell here, which nope, and nope. We'll just find another one. We've got a new thruster here, which is going to reduce the amount of structure, and I don't think the gain is worth it. More weapons. Okay, they've got lasers, but these are not good. We've got shields, which are not as good as the one we've got. We'll need to change our place probably at some point, because we've got two bad ones. Might want to just remove these. Let's just remove these. And let's just buy the big one. Okay, I think I don't really have any more money, so we're going to be required to actually go back into a mission and try to get it done. So you do realize that if you fly without any active weapon, am I not having any? I might want to check that. You won't be able to fire at all, right? Hope you know what you are doing. There might be some kind of success with that, but I'm going to just equip the weapon. What? Wait a sec. Oh, I need 5 in navigation. Not cool. I'm going to be in trouble here. You know what? We're going to do that, but in a previous mission. I'm going to try to get a little bit of money so we can actually increase a bit the navigation. I've been removing something which was giving me navigation, so I'm in trouble now. And let's see. So let's go for a mission which is going to be a lot easier. Let's just go for this one. We don't have any guns, so it needs to be easy. We just have the skills. So we can use a shotgun. We can use this explosion like this, but we cannot do much more. It's going to be a bit long because it is a mission which is average. All right.
Skill not ready.
Is it now? Yes, it is. Okay, nice and clean. No more. I've got only the shotgun, so... Alright. I'm getting stuff. Nice. I don't know if there is any bonus in not having a weapon. It might be interesting to discover that. Let's just not let them scatter too much.
Skill not ready.
Okay, come on guys, let's just do it one more time.
Skill not ready.
I'm not going to be able to kill them all.
Focus up.
Oh, I forgot a bit of money. Not a good thing. Okay, I don't remember seeing mines on the first mission. It might not be what I'm thinking it is. Okay, this one is dead. I just try to go in front of it and just I can just use these a few times. So it's going to be hopefully enough. These are just going to lay mines. Okay, plenty of stuff. Alright. Let's not let them overrun me. I don't really have a weapon to defend myself. It's not good. Come on, don't do that. Let's just try to get a bit more.
Not enough energy.
Okay. Let's just avoid these.
Focus up.
Okay, fine, I'm still alive. I should be more careful. I don't want to get too greedy here.
Not enough energy.
Not enough energy, yes I know, but okay, I just don't care. I'm just going to punch the button and see what's happening.
Focus up.
Okay, focus up, good. And I'll just let the energy just flow, and let's be ready for... Okay, it's done. Hopefully I will have enough money to give us a bit of navigation so we can try the weapon and be a bit more efficient with it. Alright, let's see. So I just need a few points in navigation, so... Am I going to have enough? I'm not. Ah, yes, I do. So we're going to be able to use the Gatling in the next one. And do I want to spend a few more points? So the regular amount of Let's see. I might be able to see somewhere how much I've got in reality without the bonus. I just don't remember where. It is 8 over there, it is 9 over there, and 5 here, so I might want to just give me a little bit more structure, so I'm not going to be killed that easy. And we're going to go for the next mission, which is going to be slightly... Okay, so we can go with 5, it is average. We can go with the third mission here for a bit more than 10%. Oh, seems to be interesting. Okay, let's go for this one. Hey, I was looking for you. Well, in fact, it's my father who was looking for you. You'll find him near the docks. What does he want then? He has a proposal for you. You might want to talk about it directly with him. You're here. Good. We are on the same side, you know. We are both pilots risking our life daily. And for what? A pittance. The damn Da Silva controls the council and all our economy. Da Silva? Isaac Da Silva is behind every official decision. Don't think for 1 second that Susan Chen is really in charge here. Get to the point, Thorson. Sven told me you had something to offer. Yes, I can arrange special assignment for you. Special assignment? Yes, don't worry, nothing against the best interest of our dear little community. No, just secondary target dispatch. It pleases the right people and often earns us a little extra along the way. Complete this first task and I'll introduce you to someone. Seems to be interesting. So, do these quests have, let's say, colors? I can just spot these. I'm not sure. It might be 7. And yes, it is. Let's go for it. With a bit of luck, we won't die. Okay, let's go for it. We've got a new weapon, which should be...
Focus up.
Okay, it's scattering a bit too much for me, but it is also supposed to be pretty powerful. I feel like the more you press the button, the more the shooting is going to scatter. So you need to be very careful about this if you want to keep it. You want to go in quick burst if you want to keep it narrow, but if you don't care, you can just keep it pressed. It's going to shoot pretty much everybody. And you might want to use skill to compensate on this. Okay, don't come to me like that. It is not good for us. Mostly me. Okay. Most of them are alive. I will need to do this mission again to kill them all with another weapon. Would be nice.
Skill not ready.
Not really, yes, but is it really now? Okay, we're already halfway. It's going fast. Oh, in case we're not really on the right plan. Yeah, just take a look. I might be able to destroy. Oh, nope, not these. They're fleeing quite fast sometimes. Okay, new enemies. Just try not to let them deploy any new abilities to damage us. Okay,
Skill not ready.
where is that? Okay, let's just see if I can destroy a few more of these. Alright. There you go. Got a bunch more. Oh, I took a bit of damage here. Not a good thing.
Focus up.
Oh, too many bullets here. Too many bullets. And here it comes. Just try to keep the thing focused. Do you have the thing ready? No, I don't. I'll just get out of here. There it dies. Is it done? Seems to be the case. We are at the end of the little progression bar. I cannot say I like the weapon, but it is doing the job. Hopefully we'll find something better next. Here we go. Can we get a little bit of extra? 10%, but it is also going to give us... There's something else? Nope. Let's just bring the stuff back into... Oh, that much! So much loot! So we've got high frequency again here, we've got... plenty of things. I might want just to dispose of all the grey stuff first, so we don't put bad thing on our ship. Okay, no more. There is not so much things, in fact. Let's just go back to Sangar and check what we can equip. We've got a new cell here. To be interesting. We've got also a new engine, which is going to reduce our amount of health points of a little amount, not too much. So we are going to switch here. Going to give us a huge boost in navigation. It is written down there. I didn't see it before because it was not. I was not having any increase, so it was not showing. I've got also a triple Gatling, another one. Oh, a new pilot helmet here, which is going to give me more spear skills and more critical damage. It's going to also decrease retreat time, which is useful. Okay, good. And we're going to try the high frequency again, because we can. Maybe the other one is better, but it might be interesting nonetheless. I just sell the crappy thing, most of these. I do not really need this plan, so let's just sell it as well. Yep, for a very little amount of money. Do we have any interesting thing in these weapons here? I might, but don't really have the money, so let's just go back. Any good CPU or shields? Oh, I've got something which is expensive here, and which seems to be quite good. So we're going to sell the crappy one, and we're going to buy the good one. Done. And then we'll go for our next mission and try to survive once again. So we've got a level, this one here, which is a long one. I think maybe we're going to go for this one. Going to fit a bit more the time frame of this episode. So let's see what this high frequency again is going to do. Okay, so it's a very regular gun. It is quite focused, it is shooting pretty quickly. It is not doing as much damage as my previous weapon, but we'll just try to compensate with my skills. Like these. Which are going to give us an extra bit of damage. Alright, here you go. You never know who's going to bring you new weapons, so we need to shoot them all. As quickly as possible. Come on, guys. Just don't...
Focus up.
Okay. Nice enough. All go down in a blow. This is the way it should be.
Skill not ready.
Alright, can I get my skill ready now?
Skill not ready.
Okay, let's go for all these as well, when I can.
Skill not ready.
Oh, a bit too early. Okay, I missed him. Let's shoot him. These big guys tend to give good loot, so it is important to shoot them as soon as you can. And not let them escape. Wait a sec. Okay, got crystals. These are giving you energy back, so quite useful to be able to shoot just after you deploy one skill. And a little bit more. They are all dead, kind of. Maybe not. Maybe not all of them. There is a few more which are coming.
Focus up.
Okay, no more.
Skill
And
not
this one is
ready.
going easy. Just try to get us a little passage in the middle.
Skill
Oh,
not
don't do
ready.
that. Okay. Just at the right range. I was lucky. Okay, these guys, you need to try to bundle them together, so if you don't want them to be too dangerous. I was a bit late on this one. And the big guy is getting speed trouble, maybe? Maybe not. Let's try to use... The double is very useful to do that. Just avoid a huge bundle of bullets. Alright, let's just complete that. The music is really, really good. And we've got a little bit more money. And a bit more loot. And this is going to lead you to the further and further, because the loot is quite compelling. So guys, I don't think we're going to go any further in this video. I hope you like it. If you do, please leave a like, a comment or subscribe. And I'll see you next time, guys. Have fun!